it? It seems like we've been celebrating for a month. Now Earth Day is a season, I think. But it's okay. This is officially Earth Day, and there's a reason why the world's only outdoor cubicle is not at its corner office at the pier, but instead on the roof of Drew Ford in La Mesa. And it is beautiful. I think you just saw a shot of Mount Helix, and we'll show you as the sun comes up. And yes, it is coming up today. Bill Drew is with us. Bill, thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us on your roof. And but there's a reason why we're up here, because it gives us a great vantage point of what's behind us, and that is solar panels. The oldest family-owned business in San Diego, Drew Ford, is now the most innovative. We've got solar panels, and you're flipping the switch on those at 10 o'clock. Tell us about it.
These are 864 photovoltaic panels, and they're all locally produced at a facility here in Chula Vista. And when this gets turned on, this will take care of, depending on the month, 25 to 30% of all of our electricity needs here on the property.
That's amazing. What made you make the switch?
It's something to where we took a look at it, and pencil-wise, we get our money back in about 7 years, and we know that it's an effort of the state that they want to get about 25% of their power taken care of through alternative means. And we felt this would be a way to help us do our part.
I mean, it's one thing for a homeowner to make that decision. It's another for a huge business like you. Was it a hard decision?
It took a lot of time. We wanted to make sure to go with the right company and use the right product, but we felt that it had advanced far enough and the costs had come down far enough to where our needs as a business as well as the environmental needs finally crossed, and it was able to work out for both parties.
And they really double as carports. You can't even tell that they're solar panels from the street.
Exactly. From the street level, it blends in very well, and having the carports is actually a bonus in the summertime. As you know, it gets very hot out here, and it keeps our customers' cars a little cooler.
Well, guys, we didn't know if there was going to be any sun to power the solar panels today, but it looks like the clouds are breaking just for you. It should be very sunny at 10 a.m., at least here on the roof. Right, and we thought that we'd do it from one of San Diego's oldest businesses, actually the rooftop of the business, because they just installed. Well, let me just tell you, we had an estimate on our home to get solar panels, and I think ours would take 13 solar panels. You're looking behind 864 solar panels here at Drew Ford. They're flipping the switch at 10 o'clock today, and we'll talk to the solar expert coming up. But Clint is over here. Hey, Clint, come on over. We're looking at the 864 solar panels here. Actually, it'll power about 25% of Drew Ford, and that's a big business. Enough energy created to power 44 homes. Clint Walker from Southwestern Solar Systems, right here in El Cajon. And Clint, I understand that these panels were made in Chula Vista.
Yeah, the panels are made by a company called Silicon. They've been manufacturing here for about 4 years. They're doing a really good job of getting people in the local economy back to work.
And as we look at the solar panels, you said that there's little, I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but they're automatic washers on those things because of all the traffic from the highways and the dust and so forth?
Yeah, the pollution that we see from the freeway is significant at Drew Ford because of their location. So we put together a design with a company called Heliotex that actually automatically washes the solar panels every single day. They use deionized water, and it really creates a great clean effect for the production.
Biggest solar project you've done, right?
To date, yes. This is our largest solar project, but because we're a local company, it really works well for the local economy as well.
Have you seen an uptick in the solar? I mean, I like you said, this is kind of like the .com now to be solar.
Yeah, it really is. You know what? I think it's going to be the new business of the future. We just need to get our governments in alignment with the political issues that are going on with it. But I really think this is going to fulfill our requirements to get rid of some of our foreign dependencies.
What does this mean for Drew Ford and a company this large to go solar?
Well, economically, it's going to mean that they're going to save themselves, I think this calculated out somewhere in the $1.7 million over the lifespan of the panels.
Wow.
And this is only 25% of their usage.
Right. Well,
once we go through the evaluation process, the Drews are already talking about possibly taking the entire bill.
There you go, 800. You're looking at 864 solar panels They'll flip the switch on at 10 o'clock today. And you know why they're doing it? Because it's Earth Day. We'll send it back to you from atop Drew Ford in La Mesa. That's right. We're on the roof of Drew Ford, basically, here in La Mesa. It's a beautiful view if you look up above Mount Helix and the interchange and so forth. But then if you look below, you see 864 solar panels. I got the number right this time. Just to give you an example, I think our home could use 13 of them. 864 here, which is amazing. They're going to flip the switch on it, convert the energy at about 10 o'clock today, and Bill Drew is with us. And Bill, this is a big step for a family-owned business. You've been in business since 1927, 3 generations of you guys. What did it mean for you to convert to solar energy?
It was a great opportunity for us, not only to get a return on that investment and realize the savings over time, but also to help out to take the pressure off of the grid of San Diego County. And if more businesses do this, it would definitely increase or decrease the need for having to build extra power plants and traditional forms of energy production.
This business is over, what, 13 acres, 14 acres, something like that?
Correct, 14 and a half acres.
And so you're going to take, this is basically going to handle about 25% of this huge business.
Right, and they'll take it right off that electric bill, so we open that up, it'll be about 75% of what it used to be.
Clint Walker was the expert behind all of these panels, and Clint, you're an El Cajon company. The solar panels actually made in Chula Vista, and Bill was telling me that when you visit the plant, it's one of these clean rooms where you can't have a speck of dust and so forth. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, it really is. Basically, this is the same technology you'd see in making chips for a computer. It's really the same process. They have a great little facility down there, and they create so many jobs by not automating it.
Southwestern Solar Systems, and I'm sure you said that you actually drew this up on a computer first,
Yep.
And so you knew exactly what it was going to look like and so forth. But are you surprised at how neat it really is? I mean, they're basically carports from the ground there. We only have the good vantage point to see that they're solar panels.
Well, I was very, very happy with the output. We can all do what we do in computer renderings, and it's not always going to be what it is in life like.
Yeah.
But once we completed the job, even the planning department in La Mesa recognized that this was such a great step forward in doing this kind of project.
Now we even talked about you can go to the internet and see the actual usage.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, this is monitored on a public site and a private site. If you go to Drew Ford, I believe they have a link. I know we do on our website. And you can actually see the output minute by minute, what these are producing.
Wow, and I guess you could start at 10 a.m., huh, Bill?
That's right. We'll kick it on there and see what it starts producing.
All right. Well, that's going to happen at 10 a.m. They picked a great day to do it, Earth Day, for crying out loud, here at Drew Ford in La Mesa. It doesn't necessarily. The sun doesn't have to be out. That's another thing. The sun does not have to be out for solar panels.
No. Actually, the sun helps. Obviously, the more photons we get from the sun, the higher the energy output. But these guys right now are probably putting out probably 25-30% of what they're capable of, even with this overcast sky.
I'm not an expert, you guys, but I think San Diego, we'll have enough sunny days.
I do believe
all right.